Good morning, Johnny. Gus and back again. We're going to sing the Johnny Cash hymn. Were you there when the crucified my Lord? Were you there when the crucified my Lord? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when the crucified my Lord? Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Well, you couldn't be because the soldiers was there. There's a big rock guarding the tomb, and when that moved, they went as white as sheets and ran like jackrabbits, afraid of their shadow practically. And when Caiaphas saw it, he said, "What are you doing here? Go back and mind that tomb. That's what you're ordered to do and paid for." "Oh, no, we're not going back, Caiaphas. You go back if you want and bring your henchmen with you." Well, don't see fear Caiaphas doing that. Get others to do it. The miserable old yogi he wasn't going to do it. "We better reward you for your trouble." The 30 pieces of silver. But we know all about it, don't we? Can't hide it. And Mary Magdalene and a few ladies was going on the Easter Sunday to anoint our Saviour in the tomb. Mary went in and come out crying. "He's not there," she says. "We'll have to put him so we can go and bring him back." There was a man there, she thought was a gardener or something. And the next thing, Mary, Jesus. She looked around happy as Larry. "Now, go and tell the apostles what you've seen." "I certainly will," said Mary, and off she scooted, and the other ladies behind as well. They didn't want to miss out nothing. And then the two disciples on the road to Emmaus, as glum as you like, their faces practically down to the ground. A stranger joined them and said, "What's wrong with you? Did you see a ghost?" "What? Are you the only one that doesn't know what happened?" "Well, what happened? Our Saviour Jesus had to be crucified. And we don't know what we're going to do now. Who's going to lead us? We don't know what to do. We're as miserable as you could." So when he was a stranger walked with him and spoke about the scriptures and that, and not times it started to say, "Was that so and so and so forth?" And suddenly their mood lifted. They weren't whistling, but they felt like it. And then it was getting dark, and the stranger was going to go on, and he said, "Hold on there. Take your time. Come and join us and have a bite to eat and stay the night and continue your journey in the morning." "All right," he says, "I'll go with you up to your wherever you are." "Man, right, thanks very much." Up he goes. But at the breaking the bread, they recognised Jesus. He disappeared. They looked at one another. What a... Jesus had to walk us all the way and we didn't recognise him. Oh, no wonder we felt good. Well, what we'll do is now we'll go back and tell the apostles. Late and as it is, we can't keep that to ourselves. So they went back and it be dark. The moon probably guiding them. Or Jesus guiding them. Or God the Father doing. But did the apostles believe Mary Magdalene and the two disciples? No, I'm afraid not. And when Jesus appeared to the apostles, he remonstrated with them and he said, "I sent you messengers, you should have believed them." And they said, "Oh, we're sorry." They went down on their knees, "Sorry about that. We should have believed them right enough." to give us a good news. We went to the tomb and we saw, Peter and John went to the tomb, we saw he wasn't there. We didn't know what to make of it. Maybe we thought the Jews had done something. So Jesus said, well, and Thomas wasn't there. He wouldn't believe. So Thomas was there about 8 days later when Jesus appeared again. Jesus said, put your hands here, Thomas. About that. And he did. And he fell to his knees saying, my Lord, my God. And Thomas and Jesus looked at him. Now you believe, Thomas, because you've seen. Blessed are those that haven't seen it and yet believe. And that's carries down the centuries to the present day. And they believe without any bother. And I certainly would be saying the station at the cross. I always do. Every day. I wouldn't miss it. Up or up with the end of the war in Ukraine and elsewhere. Boy, now, enjoy the rest of your day. Sing a few hymns and sing a few songs. I'll be doing my program hopefully from my home this evening. We'll speak about all the events that have occurred. And I wish Helen, that I met yesterday, an old friend from many years back, to be happy and have her spirit lifted. Look forward to talking to her, giving her a phone call, and keeping in touch. I knew her years ago. She was a lovely person. Lovely. Bye now, and keep well.